it's Jessie V. So I would first like to start off by saying I am sure you guys are so tired of this background. I have had this background for probably over a month now, and usually I'm pretty good with switching my backgrounds, but this has just stuck for some reason. So I just wanted to say don't worry, there is a new backdrop on the way. I'm really hoping to have it here by next week if I'm lucky. It is a Halloween background, and no, it's not too early, but I'm super excited for it. Also, just before we get into this very intriguing story, I would like to inform you guys that I have some new Halloween surprise packs. So I'm sure you guys have heard about my surprise packs before. They're basically these packages that you can get, and I put all of these random awesome objects into them that I really like. So when you receive the package, you don't know what's going to be inside of it. So I have some Halloween packages ready for you, and inside them you can get all kinds of Halloween costume accessories, like this really cool cat mask, or this super cute clip-on witch hat. There are all kinds of cute accessories in here, glow-in-the-dark skeletons, cat gel pens, just like all kinds of cool, awesome Halloween objects. Gotta have the vampire teeth, spiders, Halloween corsets, just super cool stuff in this surprise Halloween pack, so I will link it down below if you guys are interested. Now let's get into the story, shall we? So I feel like by now, whenever you guys see a paranormal story time, you're like,
really, Jess? How could there be any more ghost stories in your life?
and the thing is, I am pretty sure, and so is my sister and my mom and my family, that this house is haunted. There are spirits in this house, and they don't leave us alone, which gives me endless story times because things keep happening here. And I find that whenever someone lives in a house with lots of spirits, they kind of follow them everywhere, and people are more likely to attract ghosts wherever they go, which is why I have so many ghost stories. And of course you can choose to believe in ghosts or not. I'm not going to judge you, but I personally do believe in them just because of all the experiences that I have had. They're just too real to me. So last week what happened was my sister and I went up into our attic to look for ghosts, and that was a really interesting video. If you guys haven't seen it, you should definitely check it out. We didn't find any ghosts up there, but my dad was so sure that he saw glowing eyes, and a couple of you did take screenshots of what you thought were glowing eyes, and they were pretty creepy. And I kept making jokes like, well, the ghosts are gonna be pretty mad now that we've gone up in the attic, because ghosts don't like it when you do stuff like that. So I was almost expecting for something to happen, and it did. The next night, I was lying in my bed, and I go to bed really early in the morning, like 4 a.m. for some reason, because I am a night owl, and I like being up all hours of the morning, because I'm very strange. But I think it was like 3:30 in the morning, and I'm pretty sure that's the witching hour. Like, all things happen to me. It's always during the witching hour, like I told you guys. Like, why couldn't it happen at 1 in the morning? Why does it have to be in the 3 o'clock hour, you know? But I think it was about 3:30. I was just lying in my bed checking my Twitter like I always do, and all of a sudden a couple of the books on my bookshelf fall off. And the noise is so loud that it startles me, obviously. And any normal person watching this video would just think, well, Jess, your books were probably not placed on your shelf correctly, so they fell over. And here's the thing with that. I haven't touched those books in probably about 4 years. So randomly, they just decide to fall off. So that happens. I'm super scared to the point where I keep the light on. I can't even go to sleep with the lights off. So the entire night my lights were on, which I hate doing because obviously I can't sleep because of that. But I would rather lights than ghosts in the darkness. So the next day I had an appointment at the hospital. Don't worry, nothing big. I had like an asthma test because my breathing is terrible. I think it's called like a pulmonary function test. I don't know the names of these things. But I was going to the hospital, and right before I left, I told my mom what happened with the books on the shelf, and she said, oh, it's probably nothing. Don't worry. I don't think it's the ghost, even though deep down inside I think she did. So I go to the hospital, and I come back, and my mom looks visibly startled. And I was like, Mom, are you okay? And then she proceeds to tell me that while I was gone, all of this stuff started happening to her while she was alone in the house. She said she was sitting in the TV room, which is on our bottom floor, and she started hearing doors slamming and opening on our top floor. So our house is about, I don't know, 13 years old. So the doors creak when they open and close because they're not brand new, you know? So all she heard was that slow creaking sound of the doors opening, and then it would just slam. None of the windows were open in our house, so obviously this freaked her out a lot. She walked upstairs just to make sure that everything was okay. And the minute she got to the top step, she saw this like shadowed black figure quickly move out of sight. And it was so fast that she had no chance to even understand what it was. All she knew is that it extremely startled her, to the point where she took my dog and went into our backyard because she did not want to be in the house. So when I heard that, I was like, oh my gosh, my mom totally got a glimpse of whatever is in our house. She saw the ghost for like 0.2 seconds and it went out of her vision. Like, isn't that so creepy? Oh my gosh. And that's not it. So later that night, my mom went into our basement to work out because that's where all of our workout equipment is. Why? And it was so scary because she goes down there, she starts working out, and all of a sudden I hear her scream and I'm like, what the heck's going on? So she calls for my dad, and it's because the lights in the basement went out. They completely went out. And that is not the first time that has happened. Do you remember when I was filming that video with my sister a couple weeks ago and the lights started to flicker? Like, that was weird. And we've also had instances where the lights just went out in the basement. It's so random. But it was just convenient that while she was down there after seeing a glimpse of the ghost, that all the lights went out. So there's that. And then there's one more thing that happened. I went to bed that night. I was seconds before falling asleep when all of a sudden my bed jolted up. It was so weird. It was like as if someone crawled under my bed and slightly pushed up the mattress. It was insane. And guess what I did? I slept with the lights on after that. And after that one day of all of those paranormal things happening, nothing has happened. So to me, it was like the ghosts in our house saying, never go up in that attic again, never look for us again. It was kind of like a lesson learned to us. Don't mess with the ghosts or they will retaliate. So I just thought that would make an interesting story for you guys because I know you like me to keep you updated on anything paranormal that's happening to me, so there you go. That is the scary stuff. I always get serious chills when telling stories like this. Ooh, freaks me out. But yeah, anyways, before I go, I want to show you guys the trailer for my tour that just came out. It's super dramatic, a little bit cheesy, but it's really cute and awesome, and I just wanted to show you this trailer. Tickets are selling fast, guys. The only city that is not selling tickets fast is London. So come on, London people, come see the show. I want to meet you guys. But every other city is selling fast, so London, I'm looking at you. But yeah, here's the trailer, guys. Enjoy.
Get down to the B-side.
Wasn't that dramatic? It makes me so excited. I seriously cannot wait. By the way, we got 20,000 likes on my Melanie Martinez lyric prank video, which means I will be calling the hotel about the mysterious door. I'll probably put it up in a couple days, but I will do it because I promised you guys. So you all are awesome. And yeah, as usual, all of my social media information is down below, along with my vlog channel and my P.O. box information, so check that out. And until next time, guys, bye!